Hey y'all, I'm laying down about to go to sleep, but I had this thought in the shower, and oh my god, I love taking my showers. It's like the best reset cleanse ever, right? Anyway, so I was thinking, right, because I feel like I had a tendency to worry about things that don't even need to be worrying about. And I feel like a lot of the times I used to try and have everything figured out. Like I used to be like, okay, well, if I want this or this, I have to have everything figured out. Right now, I need to have everything in my life figured out, which is a bunch of bullshit. You don't need to have everything figured out. When has anyone ever had everything figured out? Nobody. Nobody. And even if you have a lot of things figured out, you won't have everything figured out. Because some things are just meant to happen in ways that you can't even plan, right? So that makes me excited because I like the quote that life is a gift and you spend every day opening presents, because that's keeps you present. When you stay present, you get presents. Literally. When you have presents, you stay present, you receive presents. Like that's so true. Because when you're going through your day like stuck in your head, lost in your head, like you completely ignore all of the opportunities and gifts that are like, it's like when you're playing Super Mario and you're trying to get all the coins. It's literally like you just ran under the fucking blocks instead of jumping over and collecting the coins, right? Like, and little did you know you were gonna go into the fucking pipe and find that whole thing full of coins. So, yeah, stay present to get presents from life because life always wants to give you gifts. Anyway, and I was thinking like, why do I feel like I need to have everything figured out? Like, where is this stemming from? Right? And I think it's stemming from like control issues. Not control issues, but like having everything figured out is like a safety mechanism. It's something that's like, okay, well, if I have it all figured out, then I won't have to worry about this, that, and that. But it's like some things, even if you don't have it figured out, does not mean you need to be worrying about it. Right? Like when you worry about things, you give yourself something to worry about. If you're doing something and and let's put it like this, if you're building something or you're working towards something and you have worries and fears about how it's going to go or what's going to happen or how it's just going to work out for you, you're going to block it from just naturally working out for you. And I'm not saying that it's just going to be easy go lucky ride. Like, no, there's going to be a little bit of bumps in the road, but those bumps only make you stronger. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but that's true. Because when you have something to overcome, the next time you come across it, you can help someone else, or you can go get through easier and just take you places that you've never been before. Baby, take a chance or you'll never ever know. I got money in my hand that I really like to blow. Swag, swag, swag on you. Okay, that's enough Justin Biebs, but you know, if you ever feel any pressure to have everything in your life figured out and people are demanding that you have answers to questions about your life and they want the answer of their own questions about your life, lie to them. Literally lie to them. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I do believe in honesty. Like, be honest about everything, but when you gotta lie, just lie. Not when it's hurting people, but like, if you really truly have people that can't stay out of your business, and I'm not saying from experience, I mean, I guess kind of, but if you have people, because I know some people have like family members who are overbearing or like, I don't know, like they always, like, I don't know y'all situations, but if you have people who are constantly demanding answers from you or things from you, lie to them. Literally lie to them. If they're asking, well, what are you going to do with this? What are you doing with this? What are you doing with that? And you don't want them to know your plans, lie. Tell them what they want to hear and then pop out with something that you were doing and you didn't tell nobody. Because they're going to be like, what the hell? You said you were doing it. So what? So what? Is this your life? No. Worry about yourself, you know? But yeah. Don't feel like you need to have everything figured out, because if someone is demanding answers from you about having your life completely figured out, then ask them to show you every single part of their life that they have figured out. Ask them you don't even need to ask. You can already tell, and you know. Do the people that are expecting you to have everything figured out have their own lives figured out to a T? Every single thing? No, they don't. And if they have things figured out, I'm sure it took them time to get there. And you're not them. So why would you ever, you know? Anyway, that's just one thing that I don't understand from people is, I mean, okay, I guess everyone kind of does this because everyone wants to give advice based on their own experience or what their own opinions and what they think, because they want to help. And if they're just giving their opinion not because they want to help, is because they just want to talk, right? And be heard or share their opinions or whatever. But when someone is choosing to live a different life than you and doing things differently from you, then your advice on things that they are doing that you have never done does not matter. So if anyone is giving you advice for your life and they're not even on the same path that you were on, like in any facet sort of way, then you can listen to their advice and acknowledge it and be like, okay, I'm like, thanks for giving me advice, hopefully from the place of wanting to help me, but your advice doesn't apply to me, and it's not going to get me to where I need to go, because I know where to go, because it's my path. And also let me share this. You always have the answers within you, okay? If you are headed somewhere, you are going somewhere, you have a dream, you have a vision, or maybe you don't even have that vision yet and it's a little blurry, you have the tools to clear that blur and focus, right? If you are in a journey somewhere and you're not sure what to do next, or what's going on, or like, where should I go? Where should I put these pieces of the puzzle? Like, I don't know. Allow the answers to be shown to you. You have the answers, I promise. But you have to sit with yourself in silence. Be bored. And then tell yourself. Speak it aloud if you fucking have to. Write it out or sing it, rap it, like tap dance it out, girl. I don't know. Write some I don't know. Okay? Anything. Speak with a person that you trust. Tell yourself and ask yourself and allow yourself for the answers. Allow yourself to give yourself the answers and for the answers to be revealed. Be open to all answers, even if it's not the answer that you're expecting. Because one of the answers could be you need to completely like 180 this and go in a different direction. That can definitely be an answer, and it might not be one that you want to hear, but it's going to get you to where you want to go, because you know your path, where you want to go, and you know the best way for yourself to get there, because you can't follow someone else's path to get to where you want to go. I mean, sure, yeah, I guess some people can do that, but for the people who know what I'm talking about, if you know you are sovereign, you don't follow the masses or whatever, and you just want to live life and not let life be completely about work and fucking work and money and work and fucking work and death. You want to live. Then you got to listen to your inner knowing about where to go and how to get to where you want to go, you know? So, a little bit of a tongue twister, if you will, but yeah, literally you got the answers within you. You got to sit and you got to listen to them. You can give yourself advice and channel it from your highest good. Literally. If that sounds fucking woo woo, it's because it is, because it's true. But yeah. The kittens here are playing. They need to go to bed though, because it's bedtime. It's 12:08. But yeah. Basically recap, don't feel pressured to have everything in your life figured out. No one has everything in their life fucking figured out. But also, don't use that as an excuse to be a bum. Literally, and like, I'm being dead serious, don't use that as an excuse to be a bum, because I have been a bum before where I was like, okay, well, I don't want to do anything. Not in a way of like I was genuinely just sitting on my ass not doing anything, but it was just like I was in the kind of bum mentality of, oh, maybe things will just come to me and I don't have to work for them, right? And you got to take action. You got to work towards your goals and towards your dreams so they can meet you halfway. That's what I learned, at least. Like, things flow when you start moving, right? I think of it as roller skating because I've been roller skating recently. When you have the skates on, you want to be in flow. You want life to flow. You want to get to where you want to go. You got to move. You can't just stand still, or else nothing's going to flow. Nothing's going to flow, but you got to move. You got to start gliding little by little on your skates, and then you start going into that flow and things meet you there, right? So yeah, that's what I learned. Don't use the fact that you don't need to have everything figured out as an excuse to be a bum. Yeah. Just acknowledge others' advice, but if you really have a problem, or not even a problem, you have questions or you want something figured out, ask yourself the question and then allow the answer to be shown to you, from you, through you, however which way it'll come. So, yeah. Enjoy the process. Don't forget that you're human too. I know a lot of the times people who are spiritual, or not even spiritual, people who are on a journey always feel like they need to be perfect and always feel like they need to be working hard every single day, showing up as their best every single day. Sometimes showing up as your best looks like you not being what you would consider to look like your best. Like, sometimes your best is 50% that day, or sometimes your best is 20% that day, and half the day you're just chilling, watching TV, eating popcorn or something. Like, sometimes that is the best you can give that day, because on other days when you need to give more, that's what that's been saved for. So here's a quote from my friend Neko Puff. I love her, my favorite idol in the world. Repeat after me. I do enough, I did enough, I am enough. Period. I do enough, I did enough, and I am enough. Period. Because you are, and I am, and we all are. So don't feel pressured by your path. If you're moving and you're not where you want to be, I promise you'll get to where you want to be. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a fucking day. It wasn't built in a week or a month. I don't know how long it took to be built, but fuck it. It's gonna be built, and it was built. So your Rome is being built, and you are building it. So give yourself grace and remember that you wouldn't be where you are in your journey if it wasn't for your fucking self. So stop putting so much pressure on you and give yourself love. And allow yourself and your inner child and your inner being and your highest self to be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Even if it doesn't look like where you want to be or where you expect it to be, because you're probably a lot closer to your goals than you could ever realize. And you not being able to see or realize that or understand the path that you are on sometimes can be a little, what's the word? Not disengaging. can sometimes be demotivating, emotivate. I don't fucking know the word, but it can feel like you're not as motivated because you're like, well, I don't know, I like working hard, I'm not where I want to be, but you are closer than you were before. So what are you tripping about? It's different if you're still standing at the beginning line and you're expecting to get to the finish line. Like, if you want to get to the finish line, girl, you gotta move through the obstacle course. And as long as you're moving through that obstacle course, then what are you worried about? It doesn't matter if people are getting there faster or slower than you. It does not matter. They're not you. You are you. So you'll get to where you need to go when it's time to go. Let it flow. Do you know? Anyway, they call me the rap god. So that's it for me. I'm ready to go to sleep. I shared my piece. Thank you to everyone who watched. If you watched, I hope you acknowledge this advice. And if any of it applies, apply it. If not, then fuck it. You don't need to listen to me. But anyway, love you so much. Good night. Mwah.